Okay, so now we are going to learn about to be able to must do something, to have to. So let's try it out. The first word we have is poder, which means to be able to. So you're able to do something. Poder, to be able to. Poder also has another meaning, which means power. So you have power. Yo tengo poder. I have power. So poder, to be able to. And the next one, deber, which means to must. So something that you must do. Deber. Poder, to be able to. Deber, to must. And we also have tener que, which means to have to. For example, I don't mean that you have it, like in possession, but that you have to do it. So you have to do it. Tener que, tienes que hacerlo. You have to do it. Tienes que hacerlo. So poder, to be able to. Deber, to must. Tener que, to have to. Let's try some of the examples. The first one is using to have to. Tienes que pagar en efectivo. You have to pay in cash. Tienes que pagar en efectivo. So basically, sometimes you say you gotta pay in cash. You gotta. So you have to. You have to pay in cash. Okay. And the next one. Hace frío. Debes ponerte una chaqueta. So it's cold. You need to put on a jacket. Hace frío. Debes ponerte una chaqueta. So debes ponerte. You must put on a jacket. You need to put on a jacket. And the next one. No corras. Tienes que caminar en la escuela. Don't run. You have to walk in school. So once again, tener que. You have to walk in school. Tienes que caminar en la escuela. Another example. Puedes, you can, pero no debes, but you mustn't, manejar aquí. Drive here. Puedes, pero no debes manejar aquí. You can, but you mustn't drive here. So in this case, we're using two of the vocabulary words. Okay, let's try another one. And this one is a question. ¿A qué hora tienes que levantarte? At what time do you have to get up? ¿A qué hora tienes que levantarte? At what time do you have to get up? And you can reply, tengo que levantarme a las 7 a.m. I have to get up at 7 a.m. Tengo que levantarme a las 7 a.m. And let's try another example. ¿Puedes darme mi teléfono? Can you give me my phone? ¿Puedes darme mi teléfono? Can you give me my phone? And you can reply, ya te lo di. So we're using ya, which means already. Ya te lo di. I gave it to you already. Ya te lo di. Or you can also move it around and you can say, te lo di ya. Te lo di, I gave it to you ya. Already. Te lo di ya. I gave it to you already. But it's more common to use it in the beginning. To use ya in the beginning. Ya te lo di. Already, I gave it to you. I gave it to you already, basically, but with a different word order. Okay, let's try another example. Debo lavar mi carro, pero no quiero. Debo lavar means I have to wash my car, but I don't want, pero no quiero. So debo is rather used as I must wash my car, but we tend to kind of use these ones interchangeably. So debo lavar mi carro, I must wash my car, but it can also mean I have to wash my car. But debo is a little bit stronger, like something that you must do, but it can be used interchangeably as I have to. Okay, let's try another example. Quiero jugar videojuegos, pero tengo que hacer ejercicio. I want to play video games, but I have to exercise. Quiero jugar videojuegos, pero tengo que hacer ejercicio. And let's try another one. ¿Qué debo practicar hoy? What must I practice today? ¿Qué debo practicar hoy? What must I practice today? But in other words, it can be referred to as what do I have to practice today? So it basically means what do I have to practice today? But with a little bit of strong, like it's a little more strong. What must I practice today? But it's rare that people would say that in English. What must I practice today? So what do I have to practice today? It basically means the same. And you can say, tienes que jugar fútbol. You have to practice soccer. Tienes que jugar fútbol. You have to practice soccer. And let's try another example. El equipo de México tiene que ganar. The Mexico team has to win. So if you were to say debe ganar, it means they must win. El equipo de México debe ganar. They must win. But tiene que ganar is more like they have to win. And let's try another example. Tienes fiebre. Tienes que ir al médico y no puedes ir a la escuela. So you have fever. You have to go to the doctor and you cannot go to school. Tienes fiebre. Tienes que ir al médico. You have to go to the medic, to the doctor. Y no puedes ir a la escuela. And you cannot go to school. So that's it for this one. And make sure to play around with the Quizlet. Thanks for watching. So now it's your turn to practice Spanish. You can find the lessons Quizlet by going into the lecture resources folder. Thanks for watching.